DUI. He got the DUI in Texas, I think. And then he got...
BC banked, though. Think about it. They banked.
Oh, yeah, they banked off it. But the thing is...
They got 3% of the purse, first of all, of both Martinez and Chavez. Think about that.
Uh-huh.
And they also got the Canelo purse, percentage, 3%. That same night on Vegas.
Yep.
You know, so think about that. Then they got $10,000 more. Like, there's like no rule that says they have any jurisdiction to fine, but they're like, fuck it, let's get 10 more thousand. Think about it, like, where in the rules does it say that? And they know Chavez can't do shit. What's Chavez gonna do? What's he gonna do? Go fight for one of those other titles against the Australian or against who? Like, you know? So like, fuck it, what's he gonna?
Right. But see, they looking at him as a repeat offender because he just got a 3-year probation on that DUI.
They're planning that vacation. Me and you with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, be honest. And you could decide what you're going to fine them. And some of that money is going to go to you. I'm telling you. You'll be calling your wife saying, hey, plan the next vacation. We got Chavez Jr. money. They're playing that shit, I'm telling you.
So, who you think takes it? Darchinyan or DeValle?
I got DeValle, but it's not an easy fight for him.
Yeah, I think he might get the decision.
I'm gonna give him a tough fight.
But I saw some slowing down in Vic in that fighting when he fought in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, oh man, Vic done slowed down. He's not even trying to throw the jab no more. He's telegraphing things. I think he gotten old on me. I'm like, man, he's gotten old.
I think his spirit kind of died because I think the last fight where he really tried, like he had a training camp and he tried his best and all that. The last time he did that was the
Moreno fight?
The Morris fight.
Oh, the Morris fight?
Yeah, and he lost that fight, and I think he felt he won. He's like, well, why the fuck do I keep trying? You know?
Yeah, but I don't think he quit. Because he really tried against Moreno. It's just that Moreno is really skilled boxing. And he reminds me of Sweet Pea Whitaker. His whole fighting style. Moreno is exactly like... He's the mirror image of Sweet Pea Whitaker.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable.
Well, not as good, but...
Oh, he's pretty good, but he's not as fluid like Sweet Pea. But if you watch Moreno fight, man, he's outstanding. Well, he's finna fight. He's fighting Abner Maris too. He's fighting Abner Maris coming up.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's gonna be a great fight. To see them two fight, I was like, man, and that's one guy who's quiet, but I'm like, he's fought more of the harder the opponents than everybody else. He fought a Becco twice. I mean, he just fought what's his name? Eric Morrell was a tough fight for him. He fought Vic Darchinyan. I'm like, he's fought some guys. They don't talk about Abner Maris.
Moreno might beat Morris.
It's a close fight.
I'm talking about Moreno versus Donaire, not Morris in the coming year.
Yeah, he was supposed to fight down here a while ago, but everybody that I know wanted Morris to fight him because Morris got the size for Nonito.
The thing with Donaire though is like people like exaggerate, like they think he's like 6 feet tall, and like.
No.
I mean, I'm like, he's the same height as a Becco. No one's telling like Becco to move up.
No, it's just that he's tall for a Filipino. He's a tall Filipino.
I think it's those socks. Like, they make him look a lot taller than what he really is. But the thing about he does is fight guys smaller than him. Then he fights a guy taller than him, and then they're still complaining.
Yeah, but this what kills me though. All these Rigondeaux fans. As soon as Rigondeaux fought that American guy, who happened to beat he beat Adrian Bronner, and he beat Gary Russell Jr. as an amateur. That guy that he just fought, Markowin.
Yeah, but amateurs that.
Yeah, I'm just bringing that up for conversation. But the thing is, when he fought Rigondeaux, he rocked Rigondeaux a couple of times in the fight. And even though he rocked Rigondeaux and a couple of times in the fight, as soon as that happened, now he's China Chin Rigondeaux. Oh yeah, Danier would kill him with that left hook. Danier would kill him. Oh yeah, Danier got it now. It's amazing. I'm like, what happened to all this? Danier's gonna get knocked out by Rigondeaux. What happened to those guys? I'm like, everybody flip flops so quick off of a fight. It's just unbelievable. I'm like, the guy was getting hit with left hooks from somebody. I was like, Rigondeaux, the difference is he's not wearing headgear.
Here's my thing on fights. You make a great point. People do flip-flop a lot. They go off of what they sell on a fight and in their own head put two and two together. I think people need to realize that it's like when Mosley rocked Mayweather. What was it, in that second round?
Yeah.
You know, what I tell people is, if Mosley figured him out, he would have landed it again. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like Mayweather was in front of him the whole fight. Like, I think it was just an unlikely event. Like, I think it's something that happened that shouldn't have really happened, but it happened. Because unlikely events happen all the time. Like, it just does. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, like, I think Rigondeaux probably got caught, he got hurt, and they just think to themselves, like, wow, he's just flawed, he's going to get hit like that against Donaire, it's going to happen, period. And I just think that's a flawed way of thinking.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I thought Danier would beat him easily and probably stop him. Before this fight even took place, I was like, I see the openings where he would capitalize on Rigondeaux, because Rigondeaux's fought 400 amateur fights with headgear. I'm like, he's not wearing headgear now. When these guys punch him in the face, it's going to really mean something. And Danier can hit, and his left hook, and I was like, I'm watching Markowin land a left hook with ease, because Rigondeaux's falling into these traps. I'm like, Danier got a very fast left hook, and I was like, Rigondeaux haven't fought a guy that was as fast as he is. Danier is just as fast. He normally fought guys where he is the faster guy, and guys are comfortable with that. But then when they fight someone that's as equal speed, it throws them off because they don't know how to get off, and they got to be careful of not getting caught. It takes away their whole advantage that they used to have going into the fights. That happened with Zab Judah. Once he slowed down and fought somebody with the same speed, it threw him off. He couldn't be first. So it just took everything from him.
The whole amateur thing, though, it just doesn't matter. Then when people are saying David Diaz beat Zab Judah in amateurs, like, so. That's why he was trying to fight against Pacquiao, though. David Diaz, he beat what's his name in the amateurs, Judah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I've seen them advertise, like when they advertise the Ricky Hatton, he's undefeated at 140 pounds. He's never lost at 140. I was like, oh God, what's next? He's never lost on Saturday nights.
To a Mexican. Right,
he's never lost to a Mexican on a Friday night.
Cotto's undefeated at the Garden.
Yeah, he's undefeated in Madison Square Garden. And they might use
that pause, though, like they say quick. Like it's like, the undefeated at the Garden. Miguel Cotto. You know, like, it's like, man, either you're undefeated or you're not. Like, quit that shit.
Exactly.
My God, it's like Matisse said, the undefeated or should be undefeated. Matisse say, hey, what the fuck? Like, we gotta pretend, and like I feel the Packers should have beaten the Seahawks last Monday, but it doesn't mean we're gonna see the Packers undefeated.
Exactly. You know? Like Oscar De La Hoya used to tell the announcer that they had to say 2 controversial losses. Whenever they announced him, he'll go up there and complain. He just said with 2 controversial defeats. He's like, you gotta let the crowd know. He would have a fit if they didn't do that. He did
that with Cotto. Against Pacquiao.
Oh God.
And Cotto, who many feel should have been in Cotto. Like at the weigh-in, like he was saying that shit, Buffer, like. And many feel, by the way, that he should have been in Cotto the last June. Like, what the fuck?
Oh God. And I'm like,
he get the fight first then, and that's what they said.
Right, and then I was like, I go back and watch the fight again. I'm like, he lost. He didn't win. He lost. He came out and did nothing in the last round. He did nothing in the last round.
Shit, Cotto was like running around, but Cotto was still jabbing him.
Cotto was jabbing him and throwing. Cotto won the round. I mean, he was shot after the 11th round or whatever. He was shot. He lost the last 2 rounds of the fight.
I think Cotto, you can make a case for Cotto rounds 10 to 11 against Pacquiao.
He won one of those rounds. That's why I was like, the 11th round, I don't know, but I know like the 10th or 9th he won. Like Pacquiao just, but it was more like a mercy thing. Pacquiao was just like, I'm not finna go in.
No, he was like following him, and he was putting his hands out because Cotto wasn't in front of him.
Yeah, Cotto just boxed the hell out of him, and I mean, Cotto can outbox him. We all know that. Cotto, problem was he killed himself to make weight. Once he did that, he was done.
He made a mistake. He should have kept doing what he did round 1. He got caught in the second round, and any game plan he had, he threw it out the window.
Exactly, but even in the first round, it was so easy for him to do what he was doing to Pacquiao that he just really lost himself. That every time Pacquiao hit him with something, he felt like he had to match it. The speed of the fight was turned up. And once Pacquiao turned up the speed...
This is the reason I like Mayweather. And very few fighters have this quality. When he gets hit, his immediate reaction is not, oh yeah, they hit you back then. Like, you know what I mean? It's not... He'll let that opponent have his moment of glory for those 10, 15 seconds. It is what it is. But he knows it's a 3-minute round. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Martinez landed a couple right hands on Floyd. I think, what was it, like round 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Now Floyd smiled at him, but he didn't just start throwing back, immediately. Because when Martinez lands a right hand on Pacquiao, if you notice, Pacquiao starts throwing all these wild punches.
Yep.
And Martinez loves it, because he gives it this time in it, boom.
Yeah, all he has to do...
fuck, I hit him, and now he's just going to go back to doing what he's doing, and shit.
Yeah, because Marquez knows how to... All it takes is a step back, a step and a half. Pacquiao's going to launch forward in a straight line, coming forward, and all you got to do is take one step back, and then there you go, bam, punch with him. Because he's going to be off balance, and that's what he does. Marquez takes a step and a half back, and then come forward with his combination. Because Pacquiao's going to reach. So he's off balance, coming forward, throwing these punches, and then Marquez steps up with his. Boom, boom, boom. Then Pacquiao's got to try to jump back, but he's off balance.
I like how Max Kellerman and HBO were trying to tell Pacquiao what he's going to do, and he still didn't do it.
Yeah, that's what killed me.
Marquez, show everybody, including Pacquiao, what you do when you fight Pacquiao.
So I'm like, why would I tell my strategy? I mean, the man is so predictable and stupid.
I gotta keep my foot here, and I'll wait for his left.
Right. He sticks his hand right there, and I'm just putting my right fist right in his face, and my left one on the other side of his face.
And then Nacho's there, what the fuck is going on?
Right. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. What is this? What kind of face-off? They're not facing all. It's like they go into the chalkboard.
Right.
Oh, man, it was a joke. Manny crap man Pacquiao.
What else was going to tell you? I'll tell you something else. What do you think about the Corey Sanders
Oh yeah, that was sad, man. I was like, he's protecting his daughter and stuff. So
I did a video on it, and all these crazy people with these crazy comments, like oh, seeing a white man is being shot by the black man, and like all this crazy shit.
Man, that was just sad. You know, it's a robbery or whatever. It's just a crazy world, man. It's a real crazy world. But I think he was trying to fight back.
I rewatched that Corey versus Klitschko fight. I'm like, man, Corey just wasn't scared of Klitschko. Like, if Hay wasn't fucking scared of him,
yeah,
who knows? He probably knocks him out.
Yeah, because he was terrified of David Hay. He fought like a scared man himself. He was like real cautious, hanging out.
Like, Hay has a lot of the same qualities Corey had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He has the fast hands and faster hands than Corey, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He doesn't hit as hard, but he's still fast. Well, I don't know. It's debatable which harder, Corey or Hay. But I'd go with Corey.
Oh, yeah. Corey Saunders was solid, man. He was solid, built like a rock.
Vladimir, they never even rematched him. Like, hey, older brother, can you fight him? Like, come on. You gotta beat the guy who beat you yourself. Like, you can't. It's like when Cotto, he had to kind of fight Margarito again to prove that fucker was cheated. Because even though Margarito looked like shit against Mosley and Pacquiao, he didn't mean anything. Like, he had to do it himself.
Right.
And I think Vladimir should have fought Corey again in a rematch.
Yep.
Like, if he fights someone who can punch and is not scared of him, this is why I think the Vitaly would fuck up Vladimir.
I think he beats him too. And Big Brother always beat little brother like that.
Yeah, but like, you don't think that he knows, like he'll know, like, oh, Vladimir, I'm just gonna eat one of his punches. I'm gonna hit him with my right hand. And he's gonna fold.
Yeah, I mean, Vladimir is strong, but mentally he can be beaten. But that fight would never take place.
Harder. Other two.